I got both of them. Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, my name is Lizzie and I'm a Disney plush collector, but I do all things Disney on this channel, so if you're interested, please hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you're always notified when there's a new video from me. Happy Friday, I hope you've all had a really good week. I am here with a new video in my Disney key collection series, and it's different to what I've done previously. So when I was lucky enough to get both the American and the UK version of the Fantasia key, I knew I had to do a comparison video for you guys. So the UK key was got for me by my mom, so thank you to my mom, and the US version was picked up for me by Joe at Park Pioneer. I will leave a card to their channel if you haven't checked them out. They are two of my closest friends. So I've got a few different similarities, differences, things like that. I mean, they are a bit obvious. They are clearly very different, but I thought I would show you because I know a lot of US collectors would prefer a tagged key, and I know a few UK collectors would prefer a boxed key. I personally don't want them boxed because, as you can see, I hang mine up, which I wouldn't be able to do if they were boxed, or at least I would have to take them out of the box. So let's get on to the video. So both of them had very different releases. The US boxed key was first released exclusively to D23 members, which is why Joe was able to get it for me. It was released to D23 members on the 11th of November, and then it became available for general release on the 13th of November. So everybody in America could get it, but D23 members had access to it first, which is like a perk of being a D23 member. I am actually renewing my D23 membership this year, so you will be getting an unboxing of the member gift at some point this year. And then the UK tagged key was not released until the 20th of November. It did take a little bit of the stress off me knowing that I already had the boxed one on the way, because we obviously got that on the 11th of November. This released on the 20th of November. And then there's a difference in how they are sold. The boxed keys are sold separately for $12.99, so you buy them on their own. They occasionally do bring out a free with purchase key. The recent Soul key was a free with purchase key, which is what the UK key was. So a free with purchase key, in the UK at least, means that you spend £20. I've talked about this in past videos. The amount of money that you had to spend kept rising in 2019. If you didn't see my 2019 keys, I will leave a card up above. But for a long time now, it has been that you had to spend £20 and you have to put a code in at checkout. For this particular key, it was Fantasia in all caps. And to buy this, my mum bought the Fantasia hoodie, which I believe was either £35 or £40, so we were well over the threshold. The next big difference between the UK and the US key collecting is that all UK keys come tagged, whereas not all US keys come boxed. So the Soul key is tagged. The Disney Plus key, which you will be seeing in a future video, was tagged. So I think that lets down US collectors, because if they were all in boxes, they would be quite easy to display. But the fact that some are tagged means that they don't have a set that all looks the same, whereas I luckily do. The only boxed set I ever had before this key was the 4-key starter set. And again, I'm going to leave a card up above to that video so you can see those keys. Unlike that video, I will not be taking this out of the box because I would like to keep it like this. And then for the keys themselves, so the Fantasia key is a D with stars and a moon. It's a lot like the Walt Disney Studios key from that box set. And then in the middle, you've got Sorcerer Mickey and the broomsticks with the water pails, which is quite a scary scene, but I love it. And then the bottom of the key is a blue castle and it says Fantasia with stars, and it's exactly the same on the back as well. But what I want to note here is that the address in the middle is for London. So it says Disney Store Limited, London, W69PE, which is the postcode, and then there's like a manufacturing number. And then the Fantasia key is exactly the same, only there's a different address there. So the address here is Disney Store Glendale, CA 91201, because the first ever Disney store was in the Glendale Galleria. I know this because it was in the quiz when I interviewed to be a Disney Store cast member and got ruthlessly rejected 3 times, I believe. But I know I aced that quiz. They never gave you the answers, but I know I aced it. And then onto similarities in packaging. So on the box here it says Special Edition, Edition Limitée. It says Disney Fantasia there, and it says 80 years there. Whereas on the tag it says Disney Fantasia, Disney Store, Shop Disney and 80 years. But it doesn't say anything about being special edition, because I suppose these look more like collector's items than these. And then it's got like the copyrights on the back, which they both have. So the tag has it on the back of the tag and the box has it on the back of the box. And then there's some beautiful artwork here, which is the same as the artwork on the inside of the box. And then the caution, this is not a toy, is actually here on the box. So they do manage to get everything into both lots of packaging, apart from saying that it's special edition. But we don't really do that in the UK because it's quite obvious it's special edition. Because they're not available to purchase on the site, they are a code. You just know if they're out of stock because the code will stop working for you. And I'm going to stress a lot of people out now, but I do actually take the tag off. As you can see, they're all hanging there, and if you didn't see how I created my key wall, I will leave a card up above to how I did it. I decided a long time ago to take all of the tags off even before I hung them up, because the very first key I got, which is the standard Disney Store opening ceremony key, that came with a tag that wasn't special at all. It was just plain white with this information and this information, and it didn't say anything about how you get it and how special that ceremony is. So I took it off. I didn't want to keep it on. And then when they all started arriving with these really special tags, I was like, oh god, I should have kept that tag on. And I know a few people have, but it's just not for me. I prefer them hanging without their tag. I do keep the tags, but I cut them off so I wouldn't be able to reattach them, which I know is stupid, but I'm not going to part with my keys. I have loved keys since I was very, very young. I've got a key from Walt Disney World. I want to collect those attraction keys. I really want the It's a Small World one. So it doesn't matter that they've decreased in value because of that. So for the last time, this is the UK key with the tag, and this is the boxed US key. I don't know where I'm going to put it, but I definitely want to keep it in the box because it's held together with little plastic ties like the 4-key starter set was. So obviously if you take it out of the box you can't just put it back in. So it's staying in the box. Maybe I will get other US keys like this in the future, I'm not sure. But I'm really glad that I managed to get this particular key in 2 forms because this was actually my favourite key that was released in 2020. So that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please give it a big thumbs up if you did, and let me know which one you prefer in the comments. Like I said, a lot of people in the US often say to me that they would prefer their keys to be tagged, so I'm sure a lot of UK people would prefer theirs to be boxed, but I'm really happy with mine being tagged. I do have a few more 2020 keys to show you, so I will be bringing you another Disney key collection very soon. We have just had 1 key in the UK, the 2021 key, which I was lucky enough to get, and there was also a North American exclusive of the Soul key, which a friend very kindly got for me. I will next see you on Tuesday for my What I Got for Christmas video, so make sure you come back at 5 PM on Tuesday if you want to see what I got. Thank you so much for watching guys, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye!